All right. Hi, everyone. Final Fantasy. I think I'm gonna do like kind of quick on this. Tell Randy. Oh, it's gonna be a little weird for a sec. Sorry. Oh, it's less weird when I can actually not do screen capture. Let's see. Be quick. Final Fantasy. Got some school. Yeah. Alright, so I don't even remember where we left off. Something. We are in Doma, right? We just found our way to that new city. So this will be fast, probably about an hour. I'm trying to get a sense for my new class workload. Before I can figure out how much time I actually need to put into it versus everything else. So, yeah. This should make things easier. Okay. Look who I found. Tansui? What wing brings you hither, of all places? Were you not bound for Author's shores? Were we? I see. I trust you have not forgotten our previous conversation on the subject? No? Then do you want a second opinion? Very well. Come with me. I will take you to the captain, Rasho. Just like that, an audience with their leader? How very accommodating. We must choose our words very carefully. You leave it to me. I've always been very good with people, and this will give me a chance to use the Eastern greeting they showed me in Reverend's Toll. Yeah, why do I feel like this is a trap? This feels like a trap. We are going this way, right? I don't know if it matters. No, we picked wisely. On second thought, maybe I shouldn't be the one to do this. It's never this simple, not with pirates. And if they're anything like Carvalian, then may the gods have mercy on us all. They're pirates? There he is, our illustrious leader. Speak. No need to be shy. Okay. Greetings. You must be Rasho, leader of the Confederacy, and so on. I realize this is a bit sudden, but the thing is, we have a little favor to ask. He's quiet. Oh gods, I've probably already broken half a dozen rules of Far Eastern etiquette already. Well, I'm sorry about that, but you have to understand we're in a hurry, so I'm going to stop talking now. Men who revere manners and tradition can be found the world over, but not here. Your candor is appreciated. Speak your heart. Kosetsu, the former leader of the rebellion. I know of him. Why he bade you to petition us for aid and succor, however, I know not. At the risk of repeating myself, to join the Confederacy is to renounce all other ties. We are beholden to none, allied with none. When Doma was invaded by the Empire 25 years ago, we did not rush to her defense. Knowing this, do you honestly expect us to help you drive the Imperial forces out of Asari? Garleans have long maintained a presence in this region, and we would be fools to break the peace, fragile as it is. Besides, you're capable warriors. Yes, with guile and preparation, you can surely resolve this matter yourselves. It is imperative that our presence here remains secret for as long as possible. For us to openly engage the Imperials at this time would endanger everything we have come here to achieve. You have told us why you cannot fight, not why we should fight in your stead. If you were to speak to me of life saved, I would speak to you of slaughter. How many will die when all pretense is lost and the Garleans declare war on the Confederacy? Hate is a luxury we cannot afford. You are free to come and go as you please, but you will receive no further aid. Thank you for your hospitality, if you would excuse us. Hey, Jaeger. Well, that went well. All ties that bind a man must be renounced, without exception. If he is to find a place here, former lovers and bitter enemies alike must learn to bury their past and work side by side, or be cast out. No matter how deep a man's hatred may run, he cannot let them dictate his actions. The good of the Confederacy takes precedence over all. The captain's word is final. Don't say I didn't warn you. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Hey Lara, I know that didn't go well, but I'm not prepared to give up on them yet. Kasetsu told us to come here for a reason. He must have believed we could convince them to help us. We just have to work out how. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad we're here of the same mind. 'Tis little wonder they refused. We have done naught to persuade them. The real work begins now. We need to learn more about the Confederacy, what their needs and weaknesses are, and once we know that, we will know how to earn their trust. Maybe Gosetsu was just giving us a place to sleep for the night. We don't know. No, I can't, like, take a shortcut. The arms and armor have been piled up haphazardly. They display no signs of recent use or maintenance. Oh my gosh!
13 months, wow. Doesn't feel like it's been that long though.
Thank you so much. I know, right? Time flies fast, and I wonder why my icon changed. It used to be a cute little, like, animated... They've got plenty to eat by the looks of it, though it's mostly the same stuff. I wonder if they tried much with outsiders. Yeah, probably not. Okay, so this game likes to, like, put things at the edge of things. Why are they, like, naked? It's probably, like, on the other side of this. Yeah. A number of crates and barrels have been stored here. On closer inspection, however, most are empty. Okay, so there's like another one over here. Probably. Especially since... But I guess we talked to that other person? taking an interest in the ship? Good eye. She's not much to look at now, but once upon a time she was a beauty. The Confederacy favors flotillas of smaller ships to capture and board errant vessels. The larger ones, like the Succaboon, only take part in major engagements. Not that we've had any of those recently, what with those Imperial bastards throwing their weight around. If it weren't for them, well, you just no use moaning about what you can't change, eh? So that sounds like there's not a whole lot of stuff going on here. Alright, so let's go back up here. Had a good look around, then we just need to wait for Lise. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I wanted to talk to as many people as I could. It's just as Tansui said, they have no intention of sending up to Yotsuyu. I don't know if you two got a different impression. I agree. It's obvious they are struggling to survive, and that they blame the Imperials for their recent troubles. Even if we do nothing, it is inevitable that they will come into conflict with the Empire sooner or later, and deep down, they all know it. The only thing holding them back at the moment is the belief that they lack the strength to survive the coming war. So we need to prove to them that we're not all talk, that we can be valuable allies in the fight. And what better way to demonstrate our worth than by seeking out people with mundane problems and offering them our expert assistance. Wouldn't be the first time we've had to earn someone's trust by helping them out with this and that. Do you know it won't be the last? Yes, because that's how quests work. I'll look around the western end of Onokoro. You two take to the east. Good luck. Ooh, what do we have here? Anything that looks cool? Nah. 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 We'll just start taking these so that, I mean, it's going to still fill up a bag, but I feel less bad about vendoring them. You have learned the emote Eastern Bow. Okay. You strike me as a strong, capable individual. I've got a job for you, Westerner, if you are courageous as well. On the beach far to the west lies the carcass of a gyuki, feathered with arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those which may still be of use. While you're about it, I should be glad if you were to butcher its tail for meat. Very good meat in gyuki tails, you know. But I did say you would need to be. But did I say you need to be a courageous sort? And I meant it. The beast was young. Do not be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. Okay. You there. Aye, you. Have you seen a bumbling clod of an Ura? A new recruit I ordered to patrol the northern edge of Onokoro. He is late in returning. A strange boy he was, quiet and brooding, reluctant to speak unless spoken to first. Better than a fool who never holds his tongue, perhaps. Much as I would enjoy dragging him back by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. I'm just gonna grab everything I can. Tommy, take me. What kind of pirate cannot suffer this sway of the ocean? A new recruit from far-flung shores? Listen well. I have a task for you. First, go to Okumo below and receive of him medicine for men of the earth. Then to Quickscape Pier and the hapless Doman bemoaning his wretched fate. Quickly. Okay, so we go back down this way. We're probably not going to be doing this in a very efficient manner, but that's okay. Come on, jump, you stupid birdie. Fine. Oh, he's just right here anyways. Come at the behest of Afumi for medicine? My very best is yours for the taking. How pitiful the lot of this doman, unable to stomach the sea. A true confederate could raid a dozen ships well in his cups. Mayhap this one should return whence he came. Well, that's just rude. Okay. So, head back up. Well, it says it's down, but we're gonna go this way. And then we're gonna, like, yeet ourselves off the thing. Like this. Whee! Uh-oh. I thought I might, like, fall into that mob. Ugh, why does it shift and shudder still? Medicines? Give them here. They may look down on me for resorting to such measures, but I would do aught to render the world stable and motionless once more. You are kind, as is Afumi. You may tell her that I will return to my duties as soon as I am able. Alright. Yeah, like, that mount was like, oh, heck no, you summoned me into water? Bite me. He cast about for the Confederate recruit, but see no one matching his description. Oh, okay, I see how this is doing it. We have to literally click a bunch of these. Oh yeah, do we have to do like an ether compass? To the southeast, it's somewhere around there, okay. That's a giant shell. Okay, isn't this one that we already saw? Okay, so that one's between two rocks. Pretty sure we did that one already. And... well, maybe we didn't do that one already. I wish it would go away, so I'm not keep continually going on this, right? Lurking to the rocks to the west. This way. Or did that just make me, like, look at a bunch of them? Who are you? You do not look like a woman of the Confederacy. Forgive me. 'Twas but yesterday we bid farewell to one of our own, and I worried that she might have lost her way. We laid her to rest in a boat and pushed her out to the current claimed it, for the sea is our home, now and never after. But those sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to shore, it is said. Out of concern for her comrades, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in treacherous waters, and lost her life for it. My vigil is ended. Her vessel has not returned to Onokoro. She's made peace with this life and has placed her faith in us to live on. Oh, that's actually quite sweet. Alright, so if we want to find this Aether, we want to go... I think it's like somewhere around here, so we'll like take the long way back. Take it over here instead of like cutting through. Let's try and find it. To the south. Boom. Oh, we still have to go around. To the west. Okay, I thought it was over here. I'm guessing maybe it's somewhere over here, though. Could have cut through. Oh well. To the north. What? It's gonna be up, I bet. Oh, because, you know, we didn't go this way. Can you imagine just, like, trotting out onto this bridge, being like, hang on, I see an Aether current, and then being like, people are gonna think you're like, woohoo. To the southwest. Yeah, that's quite a ways. Why won't it let me jump down? WL is ADD as heck as World of Legos? Warrior of Light. Oh. Yeah, she gets distracted easily. Oop. Okay. Was that always there? Hi, Bella. Jaeger's Warrior of Light is an orange cat. So is... I mean, like, I'm kind of ADD, so. So we just killed the mom? Wow, that's rude. We have to do this again, probably because someone screwed it up and like ran away and left. Oh, okay, never mind. Can't tell you you're wrong. I mean, that's an orange cat. We love him. We love our orange cats here. Their single shared brain cell and all. Because, you know, not everyone gets a turn with the brain cell. You have been away for some time, perhaps in search of a young Yuki corpse? Yeah, I did. I see I did not misjudge you. Thank you for your help. Would that I could have tended to my own kill, but such is life. I pity the meat is not as delicious as it is nutritious. Under normal circumstances, we would not bother hunting Yuki as game. But as you may have heard, these are not normal circumstances. Arrows, too, must be reused when possible. A prudent measure become necessary, alas. With every passing day, our future grows more and more uncertain. But this day we shall have full bellies, and in that we must take solace. And wayward travelers need not risk the ire of vengeful Yuki by wandering near my neglected kill. Strange sigh passes your lips. Have I said something odd? No matter. Thank you for your aid. He's just too lazy to clean his own kill? That is weird. So what of my recruit? Did you find him napping on the beach or some such? No, I found him looking for his friend. What? All that time he was standing watch for the funerary vessel? Huh. So rarely does he give voice to his thoughts. I had no idea our comrade's death affected him so. Too quick was I to judge him. It is good that you went in my stead, else I might have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this token of my gratitude. Yeah, I'll take your gold. Thank you. Alright, last one up here. The gentleman was raised in the mountains of his homeland. The first time he saw the sea was when he fled his homeland and came to us. He tosses and turns in his sleep. Whenever he takes to water, it is not long before he can no longer stand. But he will grow accustomed to this life. He is hardly the first, after all. The captain, too, was of Doma, though he cast all aside 25 years ago when the Imperials took his lands and lives of his parents and brothers. Perhaps you two will renounce your ties and join us someday? Aye, I mistook you for a recruit before, but I know your tale now. Time to unfold it all. Think of my offer, Westerner. You may find small joys in the land, but the sea holds salvation. Alright, and back over here. I've jumped. Yeah. Yay, we're gonna get gloves. Maybe. I have like a single bag slot. Alright. You've been busy, haven't you? And now you're here to ask if I need help with anything? Now that you mention it. Lately, we've had trouble with ravenous sharks that have been leaping out of the water and making off with our fish. Damnedest thing I know, but you wouldn't doubt it if you saw it. We've got to cull the thieving bastards regularly. So happens I sent 3 of my mates out there before you came along. Still, the more the merrier. If you can kill 2 or so, that ought to be enough. Take a few of these rotting fish as bait. I'll not be needing them. Oh, and maybe see if you can't find the other group. They've been away longer than I like. Yeah, we can like sell this, right? Oh, we have to go here and take some. Oh, wait, we just cannot execute at this time. Hello, aggressive shark. So if he... Shouldn't the other one be near water? Or are these like land sharks? I don't see another destination. Maybe it's like over here. Ah, there it is. That's just weird. Can I do this? Nope. I have to click this and then this. Strange. search for a pirate. Okay. Well, it's this way. Away with you. Okay. Away with you. And we can be like shark shells away. Oh, Kami be praised. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. My partners and I got separated when we fled. You haven't seen them, have you? Nope. Damn. Before the Kojin started chasing us, their leader asked us if we were Domin. They're Yotsuyu catchers. I know it. First Asari, and now this. I've got to tell Rasho and the others. Okay. Wait. I'm feeling lazy. We can teleport back. I've been busy. How about... Oh, no. You've got that look. What happened now? Oh, there you are, Lara. I heard you weren't shark hunting? We too did our fair share of beast culling, though I think Lise made a stronger impression when she bested a drunken pirate in a sparring match. Fastest knockout to date, I'm told. I should like to think we have proven ourselves to be rather... Why do I get the feeling you have something important to tell me? I don't know. Kojin mercenaries running up Domin Confederates? Surely Yosutsu has crossed the line now. I must go and speak with Rasho immediately. Even he cannot deny that changes everything. At least I should like to think he cannot. I don't think it does change anything. What is Yosutsu thinking? Kidnapping Confederates? She has to know they won't take this lying down. We need to speak to Rasho immediately. I don't think they're gonna care. Let's get this over with, shall we? Or is this like a sleeping giant thing?
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds we owe you many thanks. But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
But it's different now.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
It's not. No, we follow in death and destruction's wake.
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all...
I clicked too fast.
They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh. If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
Hmm.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is. The question being, do you trust me?
No. I mean... What do we say? Do we actually trust her? I mean, I actually trust her more than I trust Alphino.
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice. If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Dome, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
Okay.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Yes, because plot says so. And I am the Warrior of Light. A W-O-L.
Your esteemed colleague here will attend to it on her. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome. If we succeed, you help us liberate Isari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
There's no BTTV or 7TV. I have it as an extension for myself. Do I have to do something else to get it set up for everyone, like, in the chat? Like... I only hang out in a handful of channels, so I don't really know these days, like, what the meta of Twitch is. You think so? Okay. I'll look into it at some point. And bag's full. Where was it? Here? It was like somewhere here. Oh, it was placed in my armory chest. Oh, okay. So, well... I'll just do this, right? And then we do what? C? Okay. Thank you for placing your faith in me. All that remains is to carry out our promise, ambitious as it is. Apparently it's in the settings of OBS under Twitch chat add-ons. So I use normal OBS, not like Streamlabs OBS. So settings. Oops. Settings, stream. Do I have to download something? Are you talking like the overlay? Like a chat overlay? You just saw that, okay. Okay. I don't have that. Stream. I wonder if it's because like I'm currently streaming. All that stuff's like grayed out at the moment. Hmm. That's weird. Yeah, I don't see it. I'll try it when I'm not streaming and see what's going on with that. Because I usually have like a chat overlay because I'm weird. Let's see. Bold claims and even bolder promises. I should be interested to see if you can live up to them. Alright. None of these... Well, I don't know how... We'll see what they look like when we get back to them. So, alone, you will deal with the Kojin. If you are set upon this course, I shall give you a word of advice. 2 factors have the cogent. The mercenaries who serve the Empire belong to the red. Those who belong to the blue are the traitors. They have made no pact with the Imperials, and so may be willing to aid your cause. Seek the blue in the Isle of Becco. There you will find a cave. The rest is up to you. Thank you, Captain. We shall endeavor not to keep you waiting over long for the sign. Right then, let us head for wait. Where is Lise? We cannot leave without her. Alright, we'll be watching. Yes. Oh, we have to go find Lise now? Well, this will be fun. Or are these... Oh, those are not... Okay. But that's a blue one. So what do you have for us to be able to fly? Your clothes, your manner. You must be a woman of Eorzea. Do you know of the East Aldenard Trading Company then? I hear they're a fairly prosperous vendor where you are from. Yes, we are working with them. Your acquaintances with the Kugane branch office owner? Oh, the chief's been searching high and low for a well-connected woman such as yourself. Oh, but before we get into that, let me introduce you myself. I am Hansaku, and you would be Lyra Tiatu. You are at my pleasure. Lyra? That should be easy enough to remember. Now, Lyra, do me a favor and meet with the chief, would you? Ever since this damned Garleans strengthened their grip on Higashi, our contacts in Kugane have quit trading with us. He could really use your help in establishing a new business partner. Please. I wouldn't ask if I wasn't desperate, you see. I only just joined the Confederacy. Life's been hard, really hard, for me lately. And if things were to fall apart here, I'd have nowhere to go. To the west of this place is a tiny lodge. The chief should be there. Unfortunately, I cannot leave my post to show you there, but I trust you'll find it easily enough. I'm counting on you, Lyra. Okay. Yeah, but we'll just do this. Because we want to fly at some point. And it could be like, hey, you know, defying gravity. Which was kind of more fun to do before the movie. Gentlemen, since you refuse to pay the ruby tithe with coin, you shall be paying with your blood. I believe an arm each shall suffice. Wait, we're with the East Aldenard Trading Company. I suggest you think twice about this. When word of this gets back, you'll be the ones to pay. Oh, you should have said so sooner, Suzumi. See that our distinguished guests are escorted to our best room, in the dungeons. I shall go and sharpen my knives. You heard the man. Get up and start walking. I trust you stuck around this long because there's something you wish to discuss with me? Make it quick. As you can see, I'm a very busy man. Yeah, I'm actually with the East Aldenard Trading Company. So last, we were joined by someone who actually associated with the East Aldenard Trading Company. Excellent. The Kami have thrown us a lifeline, sir. That said, what was the fool thinking? Hansaku should have had the courtesy to accompany our honored guest here. Please allow me to apologize on his behalf, mistress. Oh, Lyra. It seems the ill manners of our subordinate have begun to rub off on us. We have not introduced ourselves. I am Tsukikage. This is my right hand, Suzumi. Well, it seems Hansaku has touched upon the gist of our troubles. Please allow me to fill you in on the details. As you know, all boats seeking safe passage Through the Ruby Sea must pay our levy, the Ruby Tithe. Give us more than we ask, and we might even provide you with men to guide your ship through the especially difficult waters. For as far back as anyone can remember, this system has been in place, enduring even after Domo was occupied by the Imperials. While the Empire has always shown little interest in our activities, with Yasuyu's rise to power, that has changed. The Royal Viceroy has banned the merchants of Kugane from bartering with us or paying our tolls. With those Bafuku dogs backing her, everyone is too terrified to disobey. Many outside... Did that light just turn on? Many outside the port city are also looking to use the current state of affairs to avoid paying their dues. Like the two we just took into custody. While we have confiscated their goods, without our contact in Kugane to purchase them, they are of little value to us. Thus we look to Authored. If we were to establish a trade agreement with their biggest vendor, our worries would be over. It is, however, something we cannot accomplish alone. I would look to you for help. Now, I am quite certain the men on the ship we seized are lying about their affiliation. Yeah. Suzumi, show her. This flag and the items we found aboard the vessel do not appear to belong to the East Aldenard Trading Company. We must, however, be certain. We cannot risk raising the ire of a potential trading partner by attempting to sell them their own goods. Please take the flag and Suzumi's inventory list to one of your contacts at their Kugane branch and inquire as to whether any of it is from their ships. Okay. Alright. I'll be right back, my dude. Oh, we're already there. Ah, you're outside. Perfect. Mr. Shiatsu, what a pleasure it is to see you. How may I be of service to you today? You would like to know if this flag or any of the items here came from one of our ships? I'm afraid I cannot help you there. Kikimo, however, might be able to tell you. She's in charge of inventory and currently stocking her ships at Pier 1. Alright. Back here. I want to see if that blue quest is one I have to do for flying. Nope. Okay, there's a closer aetherite, because we lazy. And who might you be? Ah, Mr. Shiatsu. I've heard a great deal about you. Very well, I should take a look at your flag and list. None of these items are even remotely familiar. It is as you suspected. You have been lied to. It is a shame you're the one to ask. Had it been anyone else, it would have been an easy thing to claim the ship and goods as our own. Many of the items I listed here are worth their weight in gold and then some. With this, those men could easily have paid the tithe several times over. Such luxurious items can be rather hard to come by, so do let me know if your friends are looking to sell any of these. We'd be more than happy to find a buyer for them. Okay, thank you. Hi. Mistress Lyra, you've returned. Very good. Now, if you'd be so kind as to give the flag and list back to me. It was as we suspected then. In light of Mistress Kikomo's proposal, however, not even their evident guilt can sour my mood. Indeed, this is fantastic news, sir. It's everything we had hoped for and more. Well, certainly promising we're not out of the woods. Mistress Lyra, I can trust we can rely on your continued support. I have a feeling we might be needing it. Yeah, sure. Are these cool looking? Earrings. They're like little daggers. Nah. Okay. So, alright. So it's not a system, right? Aether currents. Where are we? Ruby C. So we have one more thingy to find and then 3 more quests to do. And then we can fly! So I'm guessing there's going to be more in here? Or they're going to show up later in the story. That could be a thing too. Lyra, what is it? Oh, sorry, I don't mean to wander off. I just wanted to have a think. You're worried we won't be able to live up to our promises? No, it's not that at all. If anything, I'm frustrated that I didn't think of it first. Ida and my father had a way with words. They knew how to inspire people, how to bring them together. I'd always hoped that I might have something of that in me too, but I'm starting to think I don't. What am I even doing here? Lise, God's... Listen to me. I don't even know where that came from. Forget I said anything. We have places to go, Imperials to fight, and friends to save. And we're not gonna have any of it done by standing around here moaning, right? Right? Before we first traveled to Garabanya, I was in Limsa Limensa visiting a friend, a young child who had been through a great deal. That's neither here or there, I suppose. Anyway, on the way back, I passed a patisserie which sold some of the most exquisite-looking tarts I'd ever seen. I've always preferred cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless, I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you to one when this is all over. Lyra, too, and I won't take no for an answer. What does that have to do with this? What about Ishtola? Well, we never hear the end of it. Alright. Ishtola too. When she's better. Deal? Good. Then let's hurry, shall we? We have a million things to do before then. That was a very weird segue. Oh, we have to go there? How do I get there? I mean, I guess we could try to go down. mean, that's kind of new. That's really far away. And we'll just swim for a bit. Hopefully this time we get there. Maybe, I wonder if we can still get there with this. Looks like a land bridge. Red, blue, wait, didn't Soraban say something about this before? Yes, blue is good. I think this is the island of Becca, though, to be honest, it looks the same to me as however many islands are around here. Rashka said there was a cave that will lead us to their village. We should search further inland. Oh, we have to go through a cave. That's why we couldn't get to it before. Okay. I mean, I'm guessing we're supposed to go this way because like the game kind of forced us this way. Oh, is this like a secret tunnel type thing? Stealing from the Avatar. How much further do you think it is? I don't know. Wow, this really is a secret tunnel. Oh wait, this is Final Fantasy. We can be mounted inside. Oh, cutscene.
Is that light I see up ahead?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
We appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12. I think we're on the seabed.
Well, well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
Oh. Hi.
Soroban, what are you doing here?
He lives here, dum-dum.
What a curious question. I live here.
See, called it.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
Like, they're just like, that's cool. She's just like, this is funny. Alright. Of course, Saraban said he was a Kojin of the Blue, didn't he? Yep. Pleased though I am to see you again. I am confused. Were you not bound for Authored? How fortunate that we should find a familiar face in this place. We should tell Saraban about our situation. If anyone can help us, it's him. Yeah. Okay, any of these cool looking. Well, if I find good pants, I could totally do this. It'd be funny for like a white mage to have this. Level up! Of course, Sarban said he was a coach. Oh, I already said that. Perhaps Sarban could help us convince his brethren to aid us somehow. We may as well ask him, don't you think? Oh, that's cool looking. So tell me, my friends, what strange tides bear you to our home? We are on a hopeless mission. That is indeed a most dire predicament, but perhaps an opportunity for us to craft yet another profitable arrangement. Very well, I shall introduce you to our leader, Bunchin, but it will be up to you, however, to present your case. Okay, ooh. Their aetheryte is like weird looking. It's kind of cool. Alright, we'll do a little bit more. Like I said, I am going to try and end a little early today. I need to get a couple lectures in. And I'm just trying to figure out how much work these 3 classes are. One of them I know the workload of, the other 2 I don't, and so I might need to like pull back from either streaming or class. I present to you the honored elder Binchin. You should probably refrain from addressing him by name. He does not care much for it. Okay, so like, we'll probably just like do this bit.
Welcome, guests. Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his negotiations.
We thank you for your hospitality, honored elder. Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
So, you seek to compel our Red Brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
That's right. We know your 2 clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something?
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom. You shall have it. All creation is a tapestry, through which the divine is interwoven. Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small. Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, the precious, the exquisite. We Kojin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask in their divinity. They bring prosperity and joy to us and our children. Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are? wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Kojin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see. So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power, and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters.
Interesting.
To honor the divine, they deny it. A twisted and misguided path.
Aye, aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow. While our red brothers live by the sword, we blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Alas, men distinguish not between our clans, and judgment for the doings of the red falls unjustly upon the blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
On that point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
There is a way that the red may be driven to retreat into their shells.
Do we have to summon a primal?
But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the divine. Assurances must first be had, trust forged, a bargain struck.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Delight not overmuch in such things, Soroban. Now, tell our guests what must be done.
As you wish.
Why do I have a feeling we have to go under some trial?
Well, I've no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but so far so good, right?
May this bargain be the first of many between our peoples. Listen well, my friends. We require your assistance with the search for a priceless treasure, the Yasakani no Magatamna. This jewel, the most sacred of Kojin relics, was in the possession of Hingashi until they decided to present it to the Garleans in a gesture of conciliation. The Red would not abide this, so they plotted to seize the vessel bearing it to their imperial masters. Alas, though they succeeded, in the ensuing chaos, the Magatami was lost to the sea. We wish to recover the sacred jewel before our brothers. However, were we to come into conflict with them, it would be problematic. Therefore, we turn to you. So you want us to search the ocean floor for this treasure of yours? I'm not sure how we're supposed to do that without, drowning? Fear not. There is a ritual I can perform to imbue your bodies with a powerful blessing, but first you must prepare offerings for the sea. I require twisted ruby coral, several fist-sized sea snail shells, and a freshly harvested unkui carapace. Whatever. That's quite the shopping list. I will see to the shells. Lise can look for the coral. Laura, would you go and find an unku and relieve it of its carapace? Okay, baby's sleeping where we're at. I was going to end soon because I need to do some schoolwork tonight. But yay, baby. We'll finish off this part of the quest. Do not care when killing the crew to damage its carapace. Need to probably do my homework. Yeah, I mean, the term just started, and I have, I attuned to this, right? I just don't know how much work the two classes are. Like, I'm actually debating, like, dropping one of them for the term until I can get a good feel for it. And, like, maybe pay for it again. I don't know. Now that I have the graduate certificate, like, it's a little harder to have the whatchamacallit, the drive to finish it out. I'm a third of the way done. A little over a third of, yeah, I'm a third of the way done. And it's just, you know, like another 2 years of this. For what? Like, I don't think it's actually gonna help me that much, except give me like an extra 2-year bump for experience. And if I wind up, you know, changing industries, it's completely useless. I don't know if I actually want to do that. Like, the more I think about it, the more it just sounds like a nice idea. I do really like that in Final Fantasy. You don't have to kill like 5,000 mobs. It just gives it to you on the first time. That's really nice. We probably could have, like, teleported here. Well, have you the Unkui carapace? Yeah. Alright. How splendid they are. The kami shall be most pleased, I'm sure. I got it. The ruby coral you wanted. And I the sea snail shells. They're about the size of my fist, though I realize now you may have met yours. These shall suffice, more than suffice for our purpose. Next, we must make ready to present them to the sea and perform the ritual. Once it has been complete, you'll be able to move freely through the depths and find the Yasakani no Magatami. See, that sounds like a dungeon to me. Out of curiosity, how large is this sacred jewel of yours? Unless it's far too large to be carried by the three of us, how are we supposed to find it? The Ruby Sea is not exactly small. Haha. Surely you realize we've been searching this whole time. The area we wish you to explore is but a small fraction of the Ruby Sea. Already we have scoured most of the seabed near and within our territory to no avail. All that remains is a region to the west. The Shellis of Sui no Sato can provide you with better guidance than we. You would do well to visit them first. And the Shellis? You mean the Kojin aren't the only ones living under the sea? Of course not. The Rain have been here as long as I can remember. Shiosai, the Overseer, I believe, can tell you more once you arrive. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. We have yet to carry out the ritual. Okay. I can hardly wait. Quite how this blessing is supposed to keep us from drowning remains to be seen. Alright, cool. So we're gonna end here for now. I know it's a bit of a quick week. Did about an hour and a half, and that's just because, you know, I'm trying to get a feel. Look at all my notepads I'm taking. It'll be fine. It'll be fun. And then I just need to get a feel for the workload, because it's 3 different classes than I have been taking. So once I figure that out, I can adjust. Anyways, I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your night. I will see you later. Where's my end stream? Anyways, have a great one. Bye, guys.